evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Indiana Pacers as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for Donovan Mitchell.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. Had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Wade in at small forward.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Now here's Mitchell, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player.
And sometimes there's nothing the D can do. Mobley is so adept at scoring on tough coverages like that.
Now here's Mitchell, tightly guarded. Pass to Wade, back to Mitchell. Allen outside. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell, good.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Indiana on offense. It's a 5-point game. Let's go with a 3. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
To the inside. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 5 points.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And it's Jarrett Allen with the foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Halliburton, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Out of bounds, it'll be Cavaliers ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Siakam controls the rebound and the putback.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Siakam against Mitchell. Excellent D there from Siakam.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. Nimhard outside. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Halliburton. Another miss by Halliburton.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. And a switch here also for Cleveland. LeVert's checked in. Pacers trail by 9. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward. re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Joms, appreciate the report.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Indiana's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Niang's checked in. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Bryant. Stolen by Mobley. Now Garland taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And Indiana misses again. And it's Cleveland's ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Fires the three. It's another three for Cleveland.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
A nice shot by Toppin.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Niang outside. Here's Mitchell. Second chance effort. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Now here's LeVert. No made baskets yet. Fires from deep. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Turner passes to Nembhard. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
I think they just got caught completely by surprise, and they never managed to fully recover.
The Cavaliers lead by 16. Over to the wing. Niang, the pass to Allen. And he buries his first look.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Out to Garland. The three is up. Indiana with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Halliburton for 3. And it's Niang with a rebound. Allen outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. George Niang out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Jerome in at the 1. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who said of his all-star point guard, his knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Now here's LeVert. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jerome. Three-pointer. And Cleveland another 3.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. The Pacers making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Niang. Down low. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Here's Shepard, still without a bucket. A nice shot by Toppin.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And another miss by Cleveland. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Second, the Cavaliers. Fifth on the list, Indiana.
Both teams shooting with great confidence as of late. These guys don't waste opportunities.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jarrett Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Garland, no good. For Indiana, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Jerome. And here's LeVert for 3. He drops it from range. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Cleveland. They're on a 16-6 run. Indiana with a rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Walker, a screen on Garland. McConnell from outside. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Garland. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Indiana calls timeout. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Shepard. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Cleveland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Yep, that one's good. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Oh, this man can move in transition. Like, look at Mitchell's eyes. They just light up when he's on the break.
Three-pointer Mathurin. It's rebounded by Wade. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 20-6 run. Oh, got that one up quick. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter. And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Strus's shot is off. Well, the Pacers shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Thor, he's checked in for Thompson.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Halliburton against Garland. Back to Halliburton. Fires for three. Strus grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Garland for three. And Cleveland another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Turner. Here's Matherin. And Indiana misses again.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Looking to win the run. The three is up. Kept alive. Turner. It's stolen. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Halliburton's shot is good. 12 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Strus. Jacks up a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Strus has got 6 points in the quarter.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And for that game against the Pistons, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the...
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Cavaliers. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Matherin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get Allen. This man is a height machine.
Halliburton outside. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Halliburton. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Halliburton for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Mobley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is
and the second free throw is good. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years, a big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And Indiana misses again.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Garland for three, gets the 3 ball to go. Garland's got 11 points here in the second half.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul so far. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Niang, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Tyson comes in for Evan Mobley. Karis LeVert's checked in for Wade. And Jerome subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. To the middle. Outside to LeVert. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Halliburton for 3. The shot off that time.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what?
Terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Walker with a steal. Halliburton looking for an opening. Turner in the high post. Siakam outside. There's the triple. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And Indiana with some changes. Toppin comes in for Turner. And it's McConnell in for Siakam. Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And stolen by McConnell. And he converts the layup. McConnell's got his first basket. Cleveland has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Shepard, he's checked in for Indiana. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art, and it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate. Great skills for the young Halliburton.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
The Pacers again can't hit.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
A guard who can do it all. Halliburton is solid at feeding the rock to his guys.
Pass to Okoro. There's the three. On target from range. Okoro's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. It's Walker on the wing. Off the mark there with a three. Strus with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for two.
He does not get the second one. And for the Pacers, they're shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Here's McConnell. And too long on the shot. Okoro outside. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good.
Isaac Okoro. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. 8 seconds left in the third. And here's Toppin from the arc. That shot, no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Isaac Okoro. Ty Jerome is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Niang in at the 5 spot. And he can't get the first one. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Nice shot by Walker.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Jerome. Here's Okoro. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And the free throw, no good. And the bucket is good.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Right side, Walker. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Niang, he's checked in for Thompson.
George Niang.
Spins. Pass to Jerome. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Now Toppin, defended by Niang. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Johnson, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Shepard. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Walker, he's checked in for Johnson. Indiana shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. McConnell's shot is off. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Niang, no good. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Here's Jerome. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Now here's LeVert. And here's Strus outside. Knocks down the long J.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Niang. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Matherin. 4-3. Strus grabs the miss. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. From 18 feet away. And the basket by Halliburton.
And this is how you know Halliburton is feeling it. Shooting with assertiveness off the dribble. Nice.
It's LeVert on the wing. Sinks the tray. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
No good on that one. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Ty Jerome. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Pacers have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. He shoots. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Halliburton. The pull-up. Not going to go that time. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his 1st foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. What's impressive about Caris LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
Both free throws good for LeVert. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Now here's LeVert. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. So that'll be a 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
For the Cavaliers, Caris LeVert taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
Niang, he's checked in for Thompson.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Cavaliers shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we're in the bonus. So we'll go to the line for two.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Shooting for Cleveland, Ty Jerome.
And so he makes both from the line. Indiana has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Ooh, poked away. Mikado with a steal.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, VA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Darius Garland.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Here's Nembhard. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Jerome. The three-pointer off the mark.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Nembhard. He's rebounded by Okoro. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. And he drops the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. Indiana on offense from the inbound. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
3rd team foul. At the line.
That one's off. Tyson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Oh, deflected. Mikado with a steal. That's tipped. Now here's Niang. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. So that'll be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first.
George Niang. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Here's Mathurin. Okoro, the defensive effort. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he banks in the layup.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Pass to Niang. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Darius Garland.
We ain't got a tat, it still ain't. Now why you do that for? Some keep telling me I ain't buying the story you selling. We don't tolerate starving in BGE. They out here with a op for a week.
What's up, it's Jason Tatum. I pulled together some of my favorite tracks that have special meaning to me. Enjoy the soundtrack while you get those wins.